So welcome to another video. As you can see here in Helsinki in Finland, now it's 6 p.m. It's starting to get darker and darker. Summer's definitely on its way out. Well, we're in autumn, that's for sure, because look at all the leaves on the floor. But I was going to play that YouTube thing where, guess what the next important part of the puzzle for the marathon is? Well, you read by the title. I'm going to talk about my nutrition plan. Always an interesting one. It's equally as important as all the running that you do, because you need to give your body to be able to give you that energy to do the effort that you want to do. I'm on one of my taper runs. I think it's 4 more days till Vantaa Marathon, and today is just about keeping it nice and easy, probably like 30 to 60 minutes depending on how we're feeling. And yeah, I think that's a really important thing. Go by feel as well. For those super eagle-eyed viewers of you, this point right here is where I started my YouTube journey. A year and a half ago, filmed the video here. Boy, you can go and check that out, I'm sure, and have a little bit of a laugh at me. So let me just say, you know, I say nutrition plan. When I say that, I don't mean it's just an idea I've come up with randomly or Googled it and found it out on the internet. Yeah, sure, I may have got some advice from the beginning, but the whole point here is that these are meant to be plans that you've tried and tested within your training. So for me here, this plan which I've concocted and I'm going to share in a moment, is something that I've tested in some of these harder runs that I've been doing, and yeah, it's been working well for me. I feel like I've got a good grasp of it. To be honest, I think I could have had a little bit more practice on it, but there's always going to be room for improvements, and it's good that now I already realize it. However, that doesn't mean I haven't practiced it. As I said, I did. And to grow as a runner, that's what you need to do. You need to be your own critic. You need to look at your strategy and everything and sort of be able to sort of think, hey, what did I do good and what can I improve on? It doesn't mean what's bad is bad. It means what you can improve on for next time, or what you can learn, or what you can, you know, if you have that PB, you can probably take it to the next level by making loads of little different changes. And I think that's what Team Sky from the cycling world did. Marginal gains. One little thing won't make you the best person, but going to bed, eating well, good nutrition strategy, good training, all of these things build up to make a huge matter of difference. But to explain things a little better, I'm gonna have to come to the supermarket to buy a couple things. Baby food maybe is a little bit of a weird thing for a marathon, but trust me, this is gonna be a game changer. Well, I know what you're thinking. Baby food is not going to make you win the marathon. The nutrition strategy is going to be having liquid fueling, which is what I've been testing in my running. So I've been testing these Morton drink mixes here, and they've been really good, and I've really enjoyed doing it. And when running at a higher pace, it's a lot easier to manage and drink liquids than chew or consume gels. And as I said, this has been working really well throughout some of these harder sessions I've been doing. The drink mix, I wanted to get some liquid nutrition. I used to use Tailwind, but this stuff is actually pretty good. So the plan is to have 150 milliliters of liquids every half an hour, 6 to 7 kilometers. And here are the aid stations where I'm gonna have them. I'm gonna have 6 or 7 different ones. And these things are just perfect size and great because they're like 150 milliliters exactly, very minimal waste and easy to kind of like push it out rather than an empty bottle trying to squeeze it. I don't know if you've tried, it can be a little bit difficult. You have to tilt your head up like this. So I thought, okay, what I'm gonna do is, well, first of all, I get to eat these things as well. Let's clean these out, and we're gonna have these as my drink bottles. Also, I didn't want to go and buy 8 or 9 different plastic bottles, trying to be like environmentally friendly as well. But it doesn't come without its challenges. Obviously, with such a small base, when it's on a table, and I'm sure you know loads of marathon runners probably picking up their things, it's probably gonna fall quite easy. This is an empty one. But what I'm gonna do is, rather than telling, let's show. Oh, anyone else like that? Whenever you do some like handicraft stuff, I always make such a mess. But yeah, so as you can see, I'm gonna try and stick it down something like this so that when it's on a table, that it has a little bit more of a stable platform. This one is actually empty. I don't want to put any water in it at the moment. But also there's one more little thing that we're gonna do. To make it even more noticeable, what we got? Blue piece of paper. I'm gonna create a flag. Chopstick, chop it in half or something, and try and stick it like something like this. And yeah, cut it, make a little sign. Maybe even write like a little bit of a motivational quote to myself, something like, "Run, Marc, run." I don't know, tell me some motivational quotes down below. So yeah, that is my nutrition strategy with baby food things, but it's not actually about that. It's more so about this drink mix here. So as I said, every 7 kilometers or half an hour, that's when I'll be taking it. And I think it's really important to stay on top from the beginning and not wait for the bonk to come, wait for it to like become hard. Try and stay on top of the nutrition from the very beginning. And it doesn't actually just start through the race, it goes prior. So the day before, gonna have to make sure that I get enough liquids in, but not go overboard and try and do something that, you know, drink 5 liters when I'm not used to that. But I will be drinking one of these the day before, then 3 hours before the race, one of these as well. And as I said, 150 milliliters every 7 kilometers or half an hour. As I said, I've been practicing this in my training, and I think that's a really important part. Don't go into race day trying new things, especially if, as I said, it's an A race goal. It's really important to test and try in different circumstances and scenarios. So this one for me is tried and tested, it should work, and we'll see how we go on the day. So nutrition is really important part of the whole picture. It's not about all the effort that I'm going to be putting out, but how I can maintain that levels of energy within myself and help support my body to achieve the goals that I want to. One little more thing, I have printed out my own pace band. So I've just printed it out found it on the internet, link is down below, and covered it in some sellotape, and I'll wrap it around there so that I can see am I on pace or not throughout the duration of the marathon. But yeah, be interesting to hear your thoughts on either what I'm doing or what your strategies are. I think that's probably more important or more insightful. What is your nutrition strategy? Share them down below, because other people will be reading them as well, and I'm sure they'll be able to learn from that. But thank you very much for watching the video, and we'll see you, is it going to be marathon day? It's now Wednesday, 2 full days, and it's race day.